The following is a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about them Cowboys?
Yeah! Go Cowboys! This is the Players Lounge, broadcasting live from Dallas Cowboys World Headquarters at the Star. Now, your hosts, Barry Church, Danny McCray, Heckma Harrison, and Newy Scruggs.
Here we are, Thursday. Players Lounge.
Thirsty
right
Thursdays.
Brought to you by Tostitos.
We got no Tostitos today?
Tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Hey, man. Hey.
Chips with the dip.
All I'm trying to do is hook the whole group up.
Yep.
Make sure.
We all good.
But you set the expectation yesterday.
No. I said I'm going to get us some chips and dip. I didn't tell y'all when. I could have just brought in chips today, which is what they had.
But we
I
in there
said,
tomorrow.
I see
need
right now,
chips,
D-Mac.
spicy
you got to nail
dip
him down
and
to
queso.
a date, a time. You have to be very specific.
I
You have
told
to
you.
underline, highlight,
I'll try to tell
circle,
people.
and make sure you have all the clear, defined expectations with this guy right
got
here.
to.
Okay,
Got
I got it.
Let me
I
tell
got
you
it now.
something.
I got it.
So I go out on the limb, send emails to get chips and dips and queso, and y'all over here give me a hard time. Next time, get your own chips, dips, and queso. How about that?
I try to tell y'all, man.
I'm gonna bring my own little party pack right here, and I don't want y'all to put y'all hands in the
You gonna do us like that?
We ain't on the challenge, man. We ain't on the challenge. You gotta do us like
I'm with
that.
you,
You know what I'm
Danny.
saying?
I'm
he's
with you,
Danny
Danny.
McCray.
CB is with me.
I'm with you.
Thank you, CB. I'm gonna take
stuff
care.
around here.
Been trying to tell boys since 97, man.
Danny McCray
Gotta
here at
watch
the Players
it.
Lounge. Heckma Harrison
Gotta
here at
watch
the Players
it,
Lounge.
man.
Barry Church here at
What's
the Players
going on?
Lounge.
What's
I'm
going
Newy
on?
Scruggs at the
Gotta
Players
watch
Lounge, brought to you by Tostitos. And enjoy your chips tomorrow, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Oh, you ain't gonna be. That's why he mad. So y'all done hopped on his.
Don't
so
do
he
that.
ain't gonna
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Come on,
You ain't
Louis.
gonna be here tomorrow?
I got class tomorrow.
You got class.
Louis, how do you pull this off, man? You just leave us out there. I mean, with the whole chips and dip, and then you just bail on the whole
It was-
conversation.
it was selfish. That's
he
why.
was the one that even started.
He don't want to talk about Tostitos. And then he gave us a look like, I know y'all about to say something, man. I know y'all about to say,
got y'all to hop on the tag team.
This man knew I was going to be out, but this is it's
You
okay.
cold work.
It's okay.
I had
The
no
thing
idea.
is he's going to complain that he didn't get Tostitos
Man.
on Monday.
work.
It's okay. You know what, man? I got something to house. I got something in the pantry.
smile in your face.
So-
Hey, all the take your thing.
I'm telling you now.
I hate you all.
We love you, dude.
You all just, just tell you, man.
We love you,
What,
man.
These
dude?
Christmas gifts ain't coming from me. I was like, man, I need to start thinking about Christmas gifts for the team.
Yeah.
No, every
He
day I
talking
make it
about-
easy and easier. Just bring some coal. By the way, CD Lamb just spoke.
Okay.
Talk about it.
So CD Lamb says, I've been training for this opportunity. I am ready for this opportunity. Sunday against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, CD Lamb
Waiting for his moment.
is not going against. There ain't no Darrell Rivas over there. There's no Rondé Barber. I mean, there's no great corners on this Tampa Bay on this Tampa Bay defense. And so obviously, Todd Bowles, you're going to double CD Lamb
That's a
because
smart move.
the number 2 guys with the Cowboys, you let them go one-on-one. But if you're Dak Prescott and you've got CD Lamb, how much do you trust throwing double coverage and say, CD, go get the ball?
First of all, that's not Dak's job. It's Kellen Moore's job to find a way to get that double team off of CD Lamb. We know that CD Lamb can play in the slot. We know that he can play outside. We know that there are creative ways to get this man the ball without having to face a double team every snap. Like, I don't know many receivers that can face a double team sitting out there at the X the entire game and be able to be productive. It's up to their offensive coordinator to find ways to get him the ball because we know that he is a monster when he gets the balls in his hands. So I think he's ready for it. Is Kellen Moore ready to be that creative offensive coordinator, that boy genius that we've heard about that can get CD Lamb open and out of those double coverages?
But what have you said since last year? You said it since last year. This is not, a scheme to get the guy open. This is a system offense. And whoever's open at the time, that's who he going to throw it to. So do you think Kellen Moore's going to switch his ways up and decide, you know what, we got to feature this guy. We got to get 88 the ball. Or do you think he's going to go, all right, y'all want to double 88? I'm going to go ahead and scheme something else for these other guys. I'm with you. I think we need to scheme this guy up to where he's getting Devontae Adams type numbers out there. But I just don't see it happening. I see them going to be featuring some other guys if they double in CeeDee Lamb out there. What you think, Heckman?
So Heck might have to. There are times that we had to bring Heck in what we've been talking about for years.
Oh yeah. That's right.
Danny doesn't trust Kellen Moore. Trust requires three things: time, proof, and consistency. And when you look at time, proof, and consistency, Kellen Moore does not feature his guys number one. He doesn't run the ball. So that's just kind of a background of Danny and Kellen Moore, which I'm not disagreeing with at
Amari
all.
Cooper, too, he said, I called him.
And Amari Cooper this summer said, so there's just kind of a little background for you right there.
Well, I just don't think that there's a conventional wisdom approach that he can take this season that he has had in the past, because he didn't have the same luxury of the weapons. And I think we talked about the cupboards being a little less bare, being more bare than they were with Amari Cooper being out, not in the equation anymore. And I think with your 2 and your 3 and everything that you have to scheme up. Which what was Amari Cooper's saying. You have to scheme it up for CeeDee Lamb. So putting him in motion, like I guess that's what you were alluding to, getting him in motion, getting him in the slot, getting him, even lining him up in the backfield as they had been trying to do in years past, just to get him more involved in this offense. Look, Kellen Moore has his feet to the fire right now, and coming right out the box, Sunday night, all of the attention is going to be on him and his play calling. So we know that CeeDee Lamb has to be ready for this moment, because nobody has more pressure on them than number 88 does. Not only does the number come with pressure, but now they pretty much eliminated all the other distractions that you have to be the man in this offense. So I just look for Kellen Moore to be smart about it, not force feed CeeDee Lamb, but also get him in a situation where the opportunities are going to be there for him to be the playmaker that he is. What playmaker is he? He's the kind of guy that can take a 5-yard pass and take it 60. He's the kind of guy that can fool you, get in open spaces, and create yak, as people talk about. So that's what I expect from CeeDee Lamb. And when it comes down to Dak Prescott right now, guys, let's be realistic about this. Wins and losses, all of this at the end of the season is going to fall on Dak anyway. So Dak, whatever Kellen is calling, he's got to have another playbook in his head too to say, look, a rising tide raises all boats, and he has to be the rising tide in this offense. He has to pick those situations where he can get his playmakers the ball, and he's got one out there, and that's number 88.
That's it. Are you talking about like how Aaron Rodgers did with Devontae Adams? Because there are many times when you could turn the film on and watch the Green Bay Packers play in the past, and you could see off coverage on Devontae Adams, and there's a running play call, and Aaron Rodgers looks up, tosses it to Devontae, and there's an 8-yard gain.
That's what I'm saying.
And they continue to repeat. No, so what I'm saying is, like, those are things that needs to be done from Dak. Dak needs to now be that guy to say, hey, you know what? I know you called this, but we got 88 right there, one-on-one with a guy playing 8 yards off. Let's see if he can make that tackle.
Yeah, that's where they need to go with it. But are they?
No, it's Dak, because I'm with Heck.
So you're saying it's on Dak. It's not really on.
I'm with Heck. I'm saying,
really
listen, we talking about Kellen where he needs to be able to do that, but then Dak also needs to have that trust in 88 and say, hey, man, hey, listen, if we see this look, damn what the call is, I'm coming to you.
Bump that.
So let's stay with Kellen Moore here. We've spoken on the show about the need to run the football. Jerry Jones is talking about running the football this week on his radio show on 105.3 The Fan. Mike McCarthy's talked about running the football all training camp. How many rushes do you want to see? And I'm going to pull up last year's number. There were 18 total rushing attempts by the Cowboys. Dak had 4 of them. Ezekiel Elliott, 11 carries, 33 yards. Tony Pollard, 3 carries, 14 yards. At the same time, in that game against Tampa, Leonard Fournette, 9 carries for 32 yards. Ronald Jones, 4 carries for 14 yards. Antonio Brown had 1 carry for 6. So neither team ran the football. Both teams got offensive line issues. How many run calls do you expect Kellen Moore to have and you want to see him have in this football game? We'll start with you, Danny.
Man, I think I saw a stat where we like 7-0 when it's 10-10. So I like overall rush attempts, no matter where they come from, I need to see plus 20. Okay. I need to see plus 20. If that's 5 from Dak and then the rest of them come from Zeke and Tony Pollard, I'm okay with that. But in order for us to stay balanced and in order for us to protect ourselves from our deficiencies on the offensive line, we need to find a way to run the ball. And that's not just power and counter, creative runs. If it's a jet sweep coming to CeeDee Lamb, that's a rushing attempt. We need to figure out a way to manage this game, run the ball, get into short yardage situations, and then we can convert those 3rd and shorts to Dalton Schultz or CeeDee Lamb. So I'm looking for plus 20.
Okay. I'm on the same boat. 25. I'm saying 25 or more. You have to. If you don't, it's criminal because of where you are with your left tackle and your left guard. If you don't support these guys and allow them to get up the field, allow your guard play to get to the next level, I mean, these guys are already it's deficient in the offensive line. And I think the only way that you get that confidence in your young guys is, we talked about this, is by letting them fire off and not be sitting on the island. If those same numbers are true, we come back in here on Monday, man, they break out the violins because it's not going to be in our favor. I don't believe. I think we'll have some trouble.
Yeah, and I'm going to stir that with all y'all. I think 20 plus would be a great number for this team because like you said, Heckman, you got to get this offensive line some type of confidence going forward. I mean, these guys, they got to gel as a unit, and the best way to do that is to let them impose their will. Let them go out there and put the power to Tampa Bay's defensive line. We can't sit back and let the Vita Veas of the world, the Shaq Barretts of the world, those guys just consume this offensive line and make Dak Prescott and this offense look crazy. You got to let those guys impose their will, and running the football, to me, is the best way to do that. And also, if we can have some type of extension of the running game, kind of like how we had last year.
I was just about to go against that.
You don't want the extension of the run game?
Yes. I want some of it. But last year, we considered it to be our running game.
No. I'm talking about you might want to sprinkle an extension, a little sprinkle of a bubble here, bubble there, but we ain't gonna make that the entire run game. I'm talking about more of a traditional run game, 20 plus, and then if you can sprinkle a little bubble pass here and there, smoke screen here and there, just to keep the defense honest. Because the last thing we want them to do is be able to pin their ears back and let Ty Bowles dial up some pressures on that left side where Tyler Smith's going to be. Because I know he's going to have some type of stunts where those linebackers, Levante David, Devin White, two of the best blitzing linebackers in the National Football League, they're going to be coming after that side. They're going to try to expose it. So the best way to do that, lean on your run game, let them impose their will, and then move forward from there.
So last year, after that first game, heck, we were all on the team about not running football.
Okay.
Week 2, going to Los Angeles, about to hit 0-2. Cowboys ended up winning the game. 31 rushes in that contest against the Chargers. Zeke with 16 carries for 71 yards. Tony Pollard, and by the way, Zeke had a touchdown in the game. Tony Pollard, 13 carries for 109 yards and a touchdown in that game. CeeDee Lamb had 1 rushing attempt. Cedric Wilson had 1 rushing attempt. And Dak only threw the ball 27 times. In fact, he was really good that game, 27-23. In that football game there. So had an interception, but no touchdown. But they ended up winning that game 20-17. So the heavy criticism, boom, next week they decided to go run the ball. And I spoke to Rick Goslin, longtime columnist here in the market, also in the Pro Football Hall of Fame writers wing, and he said, will Kellen Moore be able to do something that he hasn't shown you he's been willing to do most of his career? Turn into a coordinator who calls running plays, especially since you don't have the weaponry you had the past few seasons here. Do you guys believe Kellen Moore can be the play caller? I see you itching. Go ahead.
No, I just got to ask. I mean, you guys played, in the secondary. So when you go into a week like this and you have wide receivers like CeeDee Lamb, Tolbert, Simi Fehoko, Noah Brown, does that shake you at all? I mean, do you say, oh man, we're gonna have to? You got one guy that you have to look out for. So knowing that these guys know that, Kellen Moore is saying the same thing. Like, man, I gotta run the ball. Yeah. I cannot leave it on the Dennis Houstons of the world to be the big time possession receivers because, like you said, if you haven't done it, we don't have any tape of you actually being a possession receiver. So why would I get to 3rd and 3 and try and dial up something cute?
Yeah,
I that's all I'm saying, Newey. History. This and consistency. It's where it starts right now. You got to do it.
Well, this is what's going to be the tell because like you when you talked about going into that second game and all of a sudden we had all those rushes. What happens is sometimes I think Kellen gets to this point to where it's okay. We run it on first, it may be a loss, or we run it on second, we don't get anything. It's like our running game not working. Time to go to the extension of the run game. But then you get into the games where you run it on first and you get 5. And you're like, okay, we now we moving through. And all of a sudden you see 20, 30 rushes.
That's so
you got to be able to stick to the run. Like, they're not all going to be positive runs. Some of it is putting that work in early in the game so it pays off for you in the third and fourth quarter. And we see that with a running back like Zeke. We continue saying this repeatedly, but we always see ourselves getting away from the run game when it isn't working as early as it did in the LA game.
And when you get down 7 or maybe 10 points, that doesn't mean you need to abandon the run game. Like, oh, we down 10, we got to throw our way back in. No, you got time. Be patient and go out there and you got a run game. You got a $90 million running back in the backfield. You got a guy in Tony Pollard who everybody says is explosive as all hell. Use these guys, man. Use these guys and get balance back up.
So do you remember the Denver game last year where Vic Fangio came out there and said, all right, I gave everybody a blueprint. Went back and looked at those numbers. Rushing attempts in that game, 16 for 78 yards. Zeke had 10. Dak had 2. Tony Pollard had 4. Damn, that's criminal. Think about just 14 carries between the two running backs. And Dak, by the way, threw the ball 39 times, 19 to 32, 212 yards, 2 touchdowns and an interception. And they got wiped out 30 to 16. It was 30 to nothing before the Cowboys even scored.
Yeah, your defense get beat up, and you putting them right back out there.
If you tie balls, why wouldn't you just lock up? I mean, I know DBs get tired, but I'm like, man, if I'm tie ball, I'm locking everybody up, putting a safety over top of CD and seeing if those guys can do anything with it. Stack the box.
I ain't putting no safety on top of CD to start the game. We already know that the offensive line is an issue. I'm bringing as many as I can. Can you block?
You gonna cover 0?
Oh, no. I'm bringing 6. I'm bringing whatever. No, can you block us? Can they figure it out? Can they defend these looks? Because if they can't, it don't matter if CeeDee Lamb is open.
That is so disrespectful to me when I think about Dak in 6 and 7 man boxes, because I don't see any other of the so quote-unquote top 5, 10 quarterbacks with defensive coordinators having the balls to play guys like that. They would never do that with some of the names that people will call. Even some of the first-year, second-year, third-year guys, they would never challenge them in this way. But Dak is a quarterback that defensive coordinators are willing to live and die on that hill of bringing 7, even 8 in the box to say, I don't believe you can make that throw. Yeah. And, I mean, and 4,000 yards later, I believe Todd Bowles is going to come right back in here with the same mentality. I don't think you can make the throw.
Well, you know what it is? It's the Buda Baker. Buda Baker explains, hey, man, we're going to line up in this defense. And we know they're going to check to whatever it is that they think that they can beat it. So we can literally dictate what offensive play you're going to run. So sometimes I don't even think it's necessarily like Dak can't make that throw. It's 9 times out of 10, we're going to get them to check to a screen. Or we're going to get them to check to
I love that point, because that was another thing that Gosling spoke to me about. He said, so Kellen can call the play, but will Dak check out of it? Will you stick to the run? And it's just clear, just going back and looking at last year's games, man, when they didn't run the ball, they lost. Not only did they lose, I mean, it was some games, like the Raider game. Remember, they lost in overtime, Thanksgiving Day. Yeah. 20 rushes, okay? And that was overtime, including overtime. Tony Pollard, 10 carries. Zeke, 9. Dak, 1. And on the other side, the Raiders ran the ball 35 times.
Jeez.
And I bet you they won a time of possession, too.
Oh, well, in the Denver game, Denver beat the Cowboys, had 41 minutes of possession.
They held it. Yeah.
Okay, that's what they had there. And then the Raider game said it was overtime, but the Raiders had it for 39 minutes. Yeah. You can't put this defense in that kind of position, which is why you need to run the ball. You need to eat up the clock. This is a total philosophy change that we're talking about trying to ask Kellen Moore to do, guys.
It is, because he's used to playing Madden out there. And that's what scares me when it comes to this defense. Like, I know they're going to be good. I think they're going to be better than they were last year. But if you got a defense out there, like you said, 39 minutes, 40 minutes at a time, there's only so much that them legs can take. And they're going to start getting tired. And the next thing you know, here goes a busted run here for 15. Here goes another run over there for 12. And it's going to wear on you. So this offense, they got to at least hold down the time of possession. If they can do that, I think they got a chance out here.
Man, it drives me crazy watching games and, throwing the ball on first down and third down. I don't know when that happened in the league, but it happened. Yep. And those were just, for me as a defensive guy, you just knew first down, run coming. Yep. That's just the way it's going to be. But you alluded to it just a minute ago, how quickly teams abandon the run. And that's not just the Cowboys. That's a new thing in the league where, hey, if the run ain't working, You know what we're going to do. We're going to get it, going to try and spread it out and go to these open concepts. And it allows defenses, I believe, to really tee off on you when you can't be effective. If your second and third level guys can't be playmakers, that's where the problems start.
Yeah.
You know, that's
have multiple levels of it.
Yeah, you got to have those playmakers, got to have possession receivers, but you got to get this running game going immediately.
All right, let's take our first break here. So CeeDee Lamb spoke today, says he's ready to be the one. But who else is going to be the number 2 receiver that steps up as they get ready to face the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on NBC Sunday Night Football? We'll do that next right here on the Players Lounge, brought to you by Tostitos on DallasCowboys.com radio.
I'm Jay Novacek, former tight end for the Dallas Cowboys. Back in the day, I was the guy who always got the tough yards, and that's why I run with John Deere today. In fact, I have a John Deere 3025E tractor that can handle any yard work I need to do, even the tough yards way out back. So if you have 1 acre or 1,000, John Deere has the equipment that's just right for you. Visit a John Deere dealer today and run with us. We are the official tractor provider of your Dallas Cowboys.
Essilor is a proud sponsor of the Dallas Cowboys, helping fans see more and do more with our best vision solutions. Our lens technologies reveal a world more beautiful than you can imagine. For a limited time, get the Essilor Next Gen offer. When you buy the latest generation of Transitions lenses with select Essilor lenses, you can choose a second pair of clear lenses for free with qualifying frame purchases. Restrictions apply. Find a participating eye care professional by visiting EssilorUSA.com. Essilor. See more, do more.
Want to use what the pros use? How about the official men's skincare brand of the Dallas Cowboys, Jack Black? Right now, you can get the Jack Black Starter, a curated collection of Cowboys locker room favorites for just $10 with free shipping. The starter includes 4 Jack Black skincare favorites, plus a full-sized intense therapy lip balm. Go to getjackblack.com/Cowboys and use the code word TEAMJB. That's getjackblack.com/Cowboys. The Jack Black Starter, $10, free shipping.
Your new apartment's big. Such a great deal.
It's okay.
Just okay? What's not to...
It's right above the subway!
Well, I bet you don't even notice it after the...
That's my neighbor, Angus!
A deal that's just okay is not okay. Get a great deal with America's Best Network. Come into an AT&T store to find out how to get one of our popular smartphones for $0 down. Based on GWS 1 score, September 2019.
Back to the Players Lounge.
This November, the only thing hotter than the Dallas Cowboys will be the 30,000 pounds of brisket, chicken, pulled pork, and ribs smoking at the Q Barbecue Fest. Let me say that one more time. 30,000 pounds of brisket, chicken, pulled pork, and ribs. And it's going to be presented to you by Miller Lite. Come on out to the Miller Lite Lighthouse at AT&T Stadium. That's November 4th through the 6th to taste barbecue from the finest pit masters. Get your tickets at SeatGeek.com. Say hi to me when you're out there, because I will be rolling through. Rolling through, man. That's woo wee.
We been here eating Tostitos, baby. we been here with chips and dip.
Chips with the dip.
Danny, bring the Tostitos down here.
You gotta have a little side. I told you,
Little Tostitos?
Yes.
side on there.
Yes,
They got steak nachos or something, don't they?
Oh, we gonna make them?
Yeah, it is.
You know what? Bring
I
them
like
on.
that mindset.
So the beauty when you come to something like that, they already got their stuff loaded up there, man. I mean, I don't know if you've ever gone and they had like the World Food. I can't remember what it was, but the World Food. So I think it's back, man.
It was on point, huh?
Now, you know what? I gotta admit something to you guys, man. I haven't eaten any chicken, beef, no meat since January 1st of this year. So I'm
How you feeling?
I feel wonderful.
You need a fish fry?
No, man. I don't have no fish either.
No fish
man.
either?
Mm-mm.
So is it vegan?
Man, you'll have to get that from my wife. She
Okay,
tell me what I am. I don't know. Whatever it is, I know we ain't no meat.
I feel you on that one.
Oh, okay. Oh, good for you, brother.
Nah, with your Palmer's hot chicken hat on. He's sarcastic as hell right now. Good for you, brother.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy this.
Happy Friday, brother. I won't be pushing anything your way.
Just saying.
I won't be calling. Heck, you coming? I'm gonna
It's just,
respectful.
hey, man, make sure you have some artichoke out there, man. It sounds good. I come.
Boy,
I mean, we need to see if we can eat the cheese. You can eat the chips and dip.
I don't even eat cheese, man. If it got a parent, I don't need it, man. Mom and
Okay,
dad, I ain't doing it.
All right.
Man, hey, man, good on you, man.
Thank you, man.
Some pancakes up in here for him. You know, can you do pancakes?
As long as no eggs in it, we good.
There's a bunch of them. You just do water. So,
Okay, yeah.
So it'll be okay.
I should be. All right.
Hey, what?
Hey, y'all all good for you.
Dairy-free pancake.
Apparently, there was an ankle injury with Dak Prescott today.
What'd you say? Wait a minute, what?
Ankle. That's what I'm just getting here from the locker room that Dak, when he left practice today, saying it was a ankle.
Which one?
Don't know. It was ankle. That's all I got. That's all I got.
And he did not return to practice.
Right.
From when it
That's
happened.
what I'm being told here. So we will check the see what else we get in here. So we'll see.
Gotta do some digging.
Today Thursday.
Today is Thursday.
Ankle injury. Oh man, week 1, man. Well, I mean, I guess it wouldn't be week 1. It wouldn't be football season. We didn't run into some of this type of stuff.
Well, here's the good news. Sounds like there's gonna be some running. Rush game. Here we go. Let's ride.
Let's ride.
All right, run again. Let's ride. Let's ride. So there you go. Making it easy.
So we ain't got to start talking about Cooper Rush or nothing, you know?
No. Please, God, no.
Look at
Boy,
I'm just saying.
that's going right. That's deep in the content right there. If you can pull out a
Hey,
couple
last time he
Rush.
started, though, he got a dub. Well, you know?
On Sunday Night Football. See, Sunday Night Football again.
Last time he started.
This one he do his bag. He's going to his bag. He was pretty good with 300 yards
Yeah,
a game.
man.
I mean,
Bro, play defense, ran the ball.
Fly to me, make it sound fly to me.
I can't believe
I
we
like
sitting
it.
there having this right now.
Will Gridley do that?
Willie G, give him a chance. But I
Will
don't even want to see neither of them.
Me neither.
I don't see neither of them boys out there. Come on, Ford, you good.
I'm trying to see the read option. I don't want to see no read nothing.
Tip Tebow.
Fresh out the press, knew it.
Man. All right.
Look, we'll see what else comes here. I'm checking right here, and always we got Chris Beam in the background. So whatever else we find, I'll get it to you. But that's just what I've got in there. So, yeah.
I know that the man got the red jersey on, right? They ain't touching him out there.
I wasn't there, and then they only let the media in for a little portion of it.
Were they in
so,
turf or grass? Were they on inside or outside?
Turf is what I was told.
Man.
So we'll see. We'll see.
That tandem. Where that tandem at?
We'll see. So
the tandem. Man.
Let's get into the other side. We know CeeDee Lamb will line up playing X, but okay, where's the help? Who are the guys that are going to get this one-on-one coverage that we have some faith in?
Some faith. I don't know if I got faith in any of them.
Patrick Walker says Dennis Houston is going to catch 4 balls for 70 yards and a touchdown.
I believe he'll catch 4. I believe he gets somewhere around 70, but I think that'll be because of an extended play by Dak Prescott, which I was going to say before he hurt his ankle. But I think it'll be one of those extended type of plays, like a Terrence Williams type of guy.
Okay.
Like that's what I'm seeing happen. Where he's not winning one-on-one coverage and none of that, but all of a sudden quarterbacks are
breaking news.
Breaking news. All right, come on. Let us see what's up.
I got Patrick Walker.
Okay.
Just voice of the star.
Dak Prescott will likely be listed as limited on the Cowboy injury report. It's an ankle, but says it was a shoe issue that had him leave practice on Thursday a little bit early. His ankle is fine. No twist or tweak.
Oh, yeah. Extended play, baby. 4 for 70.
We good.
4 for 70.
Dennis Houston going to give you 4 for 70?
The plot thickens. It's just, man, they're just bringing the level of drama up for Sunday night.
That's
man.
all that
That's
was.
all that
That's
was.
all
Well,
that
let's
was.
stop all that, man.
It was a Jordans, huh?
Yeah, he had the 5s on instead of the 1s.
Stop that.
Hold on.
It must be the shoes.
Hey, you didn't like the Terrence Williams.
He said it was the shoes.
You know what? Look, this is all I'm saying. This receiving core reminds me a lot of the 2018 season when we went into the season thinking that we could Cole Beasley, Allen Hearn, and T-Dub our way through the season. And in some kind of way, somebody went into their bag or into the dry powder and said, look, we need to bring Amari Cooper behind door number 19. And I'm wondering, can you get the kind of production that you're going to need to get through this season and through the schedule that we have? Because we have a first-ranked season. So we got some playoff teams on there, as Nudies. We've talked about not being able to repeat being NFC East champions since 2004 because of that first round, finishing first schedule that you get every season. So I just don't believe that the talent is going to be there behind CD. Well, I think at some point, if there isn't a playmaker that emerges until Gallup gets back, and I'm still kind of questionable on that because the man had an ACL injury, and I just feel like, man, when you get ACL from what I understand about the injury, it takes a few years before you have the confidence in it to be the playmaker that you were. So That's just my thoughts on this group that's behind CD.
Well, listen, let me tell you, I believe that if CD can be anything like Dez and garner that type of attention, I think that's when you can get a Terrence Williams 2.0 type of guy to come in and kind of be that type of guy.
Which one is that?
Houston.
You think Dennis Houston going to be that?
Yes. And I like I said, I think you have, if CeeDee Lamb can be the Dez Bryant type of guy, you got a Dalton Schultz who's going to be your Jason Witten type of guy, and then you have your Terrence Williams 2.0, which I believe will be Houston. So I think if it plays how we hope it plays out, then I think you do have that type of guy. Dak Prescott should be mobile enough to make those type of plays. Hopefully we're running the ball, and you can see that type of that type of offense gelling together and starting to really make some noise deeper in the season.
Church.
It just makes me nervous. This whole thing right now is making me nervous. Because I understand. CeeDee Lamb's a dog. He's a dog on the outside. I get it. He's a dog. Dalton Schultz, he's a great, I ain't gonna call him great. He's a good tight end, and he'll get you, he's that security blanket. He can get you a first down on, 2nd and 5 or something like that. But outside of those two, who's really gonna consistently beat man-to-man coverage? I mean, I know we haven't seen him because they haven't had the opportunity yet, but from what we've seen in preseason, Jalen Tolbert, I mean, he hasn't shown me that spectacular, he can be that guy. Dennis Houston, he's had a great camp going, against the other Cowboys in practice. But in those games, was he really doing much in those preseason games actually? And Turpin, he's out there. To me, he's gonna be more of a gadget guy. So I'm just extremely nervous to see outside of CD and Schultz, who's gonna be that guy that emerges as that number 2/3 and can beat man-to-man coverage and can make a play for you.
At least till Gallup gets back.
And then when Gallup gets back. Like you said, is he going to be the Gallup of old? Is he going to take a little bit of time? Because we saw him out there running routes. We saw him out there. All right, and I ain't gonna say it wasn't bad, but it wasn't Michael Gallup of last year. So it's just making me nervous because I think it's going to be a lot of pressure on Dak to like Heckman said, rise these other guys up, make them elevate their game, and I think Dak can be that type of quarterback to elevate those guys, but it's going to be tough, especially early on in the season.
Let's hit the break here. Our second one. All right. Gentlemen, I started getting in his bag of predictions here. We have football tonight. Bills.
Somebody want to put
Super Bowl
something
favorite. The Rams. We got Tampa, Dallas. We need to get our predictions. I got the handy dandy notebook ready to go. And the Cowboys record. What's the Cowboys record going to be? Yeah, heck. This is where we
early on,
yeah,
huh?
man, heck, this is where we
early
get to the show,
on.
man.
This is where I shine. What you talking about, man? Ain't no pressure. Ain't no pressure. What you thought that was pressure?
Oh, good. We're going to start with you each way. We're going to start with you. So
pressure
get ready.
make diamonds.
Take a break.
Right.
Go ahead. Use your head. Let's get ready to roll. We're going to take a break right here on the Players Lounge, brought to you by Tostitos on DallasCowboys.com radio.
Since 1865, Stetson hats are American-made with pride right here in Texas. And Stetson is proud to be on the field with America's team. Want to show your Texas and team pride too? You can. By purchasing your own Stetson, you can look just like how the flag guys do on field at every home game. Stetson hats, the official crown of all self-respecting Cowboys, and your favorite football team. Get yours today in the Stadium Pro Shop or at Stetson.com.
Your new apartment's big. Such a great deal.
It's okay.
Just okay? What's not to...
Right above the subway!
Well, I bet you don't even notice it after the...
That's my neighbor, Angus!
A deal that's just okay is not okay. Get a great deal with America's Best Network. Come into an AT&T store to find out how to get one of our popular smartphones for $0 down. Based on GWS 1 score, September 2019.
Essilor is a proud sponsor of the Dallas Cowboys, helping fans see more and do more with our best vision solutions. Our lens technologies reveal a world more beautiful than you can imagine. For a limited time, get the Essilor Next Gen offer. When you buy the latest generation of Transitions lenses with select Essilor lenses, you can choose a second pair of clear lenses for free with qualifying frame purchases. Restrictions apply. Find a participating eye care professional by visiting EssilorUSA.com. Essilor. See more, do more.
So, you're shopping, and that's when you see it. Aisle 23. Dr. Pepper stacked from top to bottom as far as the eye can see. The phrase too good to be true comes to mind, yet there it is. A rich, delicious Dr. Pepper paradise. Wait, did that can of Dr. Pepper just open itself for you? They all are. As if to say, so nice to treat you. And even though it feels weird to talk to a can, you pick one up and say, it's so nice to be treated. Dr. Pepper, so nice to treat you.
Back to the Players Lounge.
Head to AT&T Stadium this Saturday, September 10th, to experience Rally Day presented by SeatGeek. Get ready to cheer on your Dallas Cowboys with tours of AT&T Stadium, ticket giveaways, games, inflatables, and more. Visit attstadium.com/Rally Days for tickets and more information. You are in the Players Lounge, brought to you by Tostitos. Our former players are Danny McCray and Barry Church. Heckma Harrison, newest member of the show, is first week here with us, and I am Newey Scruggs. We have football tonight, gentlemen. The National Football League season will begin at SoFi Stadium, where it ended last year. The Rams are now Super Bowl champions. By the way, the Rams, the second team in NFL history to win the Super Bowl in their home stadium. So they're doing it. So Bills now have Von Miller, who was instrumental in that victory for the Rams. Bills pretty much are the Super Bowl favorites. Bills-Rams prediction. Heckman. Start with you.
Big dog.
Well, you know what? I think a lot of people are I don't know what Josh Allen did at the end of the season, but he put a lot of pixie dust on people, and all of a sudden they believe that the Bills Mafia is what that is. And I don't. I really don't. I don't believe in Josh Allen. I do love that defense. But, man, I'm going with the Rams. I think you got to put some respect on their name. I think their linebacking core, they've stiffened up. I think they still have the best defensive player in the game on their team. Aaron Donald's still going to be out there. And they got a guy by the name of Jalen Ramsey as well. I mean, I know there's Stephon Diggs for the Bills, but I think that matchup kind of nullifies the other. So I'm going with the Rams.
Okay. That man said he don't believe in Josh Allen.
I do not.
You say you say you don't know what he did.
You got a score for us at all?
Y'all do scores too.
I'm just asking something.
If you don't want to, you don't got.
No. I mean,
sometimes it's a tiebreaker. You know,
is that what it is?
Yeah,
I'm gonna go 17-10.
Oh,
all right, little defensive game.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
Listen, well, I do believe in Josh Allen
in
because
Mr.
I do
Allen,
know what he did last year, especially at the end of the season. Had the Kansas City Chiefs not going out there in 13 seconds and move that ball down the field, that would have been the best offensive performance that you ever seen by a quarterback. All right, it had nothing on Josh Allen. He went down there and scored every time he had the ball. All right, Josh Allen left that taste in my mouth for what I seen him do last season.
That picks it.
So yeah, he's right on it. So 17. Now I'm seeing 34.
Oh.
34 points put up by the Buffalo Bills tonight.
On that Rams defense.
Absolutely. To 24. 34-24, Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen goes off tonight because he heard him. He heard him.
34 on that Rams defense.
Church.
With Aaron Donald.
See, I told you about that last year stuff, okay? Well, last year we talked about how good somebody was last year on defense. No. Yeah, all right.
Now, I am going to agree with you. I'm going to say Buffalo going to win the game. I think Buffalo's going to win this game. I think Josh Allen, he does okay. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he puts up 34. But I think he does enough to get the victory today. My score is, I'm going to go 21-14 Bills.
All right. Heckma, 30-28 Buffalo.
All right.
Yeah, okay.
I ride
you
it.
closer to me.
I ride this by myself. It's all good. Ain't no problem, man. It's all
you
good.
riding a lot by
Lone
yourself.
Ranger.
Man, it's all good, man. I'm used to it.
Lone Ranger.
I'm used to it. It ain't no problem, man. Where I come from, we do it like that.
We keep these stats, too, the whole season, too.
Yeah.
Andy Dan.
No co-defendants. I do it by my lonely. It's
No
cool.
doubt.
Okay, OJ. All right. Tampa at Dallas.
Wait a minute, dog.
I ain't gonna let that one. He just trying to go over that.
I did mine in the break. See, you gotta do it.
See, Heckman's show gonna be sponsored by Ford and Ford Bronco. Heckman's driving around here.
He said, "Oh no, we ain't gonna let that one just slide."
But he didn't pick Buffalo, so but he didn't pick Buffalo.
What's wrong with
He
you,
didn't go with the
man?
Bills.
All right, okay, Newey.
Yeah,
I see what's happening. Man, I've been learning a little bit more about every show, man. It's just the cover come back a little bit more and more. By Monday. Yeah, dog.
Hey,
Can't say Friday. He not gonna be here.
Yeah. This show, we all take a shot.
That's why we picking the season stuff today. We want to accommodate Newey.
I want my apology then Monday, man. When we come in here, man. I want my due, okay?
Yeah, it is.
You talking about for the Josh Allen comment you made?
No. It's gonna be real.
Tampa, Dallas. What you got?
I'm going with the Cowboys.
Okay.
Already.
All right.
Score?
Yeah, man.
I think Sunday night, man, I still think this is going to be a low-scoring game. So I'm going 20 to 27, something like that. 27, something low, man. It ain't going to be a high-scoring game.
27?
Yeah.
20 to 7?
Yeah, 20 to 7.
With Dan Quinn holding the GOAT down.
I believe that the defense comes. I think the offensive line, Tampa's offensive line, is worse off than ours.
Yeah.
And I don't think people are counting for that. And I think this fast defense gets out the TB 12, and we get that dub. Am I by myself again?
I don't often pick against the Cowboys.
What?
And today ain't gonna be that day.
Oh,
Okay,
Dallas
Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys. Okay, 24. Tampa Bay Buccaneers 21.
Close.
I believe we're
21.
gonna kick ourselves to a win this week. You're darn right.
Brett Maher.
Yep.
In Maher you trust.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Maher you trust, huh?
No, I don't trust him like that. But I believe that this is gonna be his coming out. Yeah, this is gonna be.
He gonna get it done.
Yeah. Because somebody needs to make us comfortable for the rest of the season. All right, and it's got to be Maher because we got to be comfortable enough to make these kicks.
Looks like I'll be on my lonesome on this one, unless New you with me, because I'm gonna go to GOAT. All right, I'm gonna go Tampa. Tom out there. He's 6-0 against the Cowboys.
Yes,
all
never
time,
lost.
6-0. So I think he's gonna turn into 7-0. I got Tampa in this one. 27-20.
I was almost with you, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I can't do it.
Ooh, what you got, New?
You and I are thinking together. I got Brett Maher saving the Cowboys with a 23-21 win.
Brett, what? Where is this coming from?
You got to come from somewhere.
Second time around, man. Redemption, man.
We just talked about how bad this kicking unit has been the entire preseason and training camp. Now they're going to save us.
Even Zerline won a game last year.
Hook on left.
We're not saying he's the new Justin Tucker. We just saying he's going to kick a game winning field goal.
Right. Yeah, we said Zerline game 2 went out there won a kick, man. Got a game ball. So, hey, this is what I've got. This is what I got.
All right.
Cowboys record. Okay, let's get into the Cowboys record. I'll start first. 9-8.
Are they making the playoffs?
Yes. 9-8 playoffs.
With a division win, or are they going to sneak in?
Just got them 9-8, man.
All right.
That's 9-8, making the playoff.
Wild card. All right.
Mike McCarthy, wild card coach.
That's crazy. I gave us 11.
11-6.
I think we win 11 games this year.
You got 11?
11-6.
I'm looking at the schedule, and I'm looking at the Detroits. I'm looking at the Jacksonvilles. I think we're the best team in the division. I'm not counting. I think we win 11 games.
Division champion?
Yeah. I think we win a division this year. I'm not sold on Philly.
Okay.
I'm not sold on the roster that they got on paper because I'm not sold on that. I think we're a better team than them. I think we will win the division.
Okay. Yeah, heck.
Well, I said it before. I'll say it again. I think we run back 12-5 last year. I think the schedule lines up perfectly for us to do it again. And I think we make a run into the playoffs.
Okay.
Yeah.
12-5 with less talent than last year. So you got it with the same record, less talent. You only got them falling off one game.
I'll be here all year, man.
This is good. That's good.
I feel how you're setting it up. And I'm going to go ahead and say, you'll call me OJ. Now, you done call me OJ. The gloves is off. So I'm with you now.
I'm just trying to understand.
Don't fit.
With less talent,
you all on this narcotic, and I'm just trying to understand how you got there.
No meat, baby.
12-5 again. 11-6 to get so no Amari Cooper. We don't know what's going on at the receiver spot. We're looking here for number 2. We talk about Gallup ain't gonna be the same. We talk about offensive line. Okay.
I don't want to hear nothing about Amari Cooper no more. Okay, we already had a discussion.
We did not talk about the defense. That's where it's at.
So you go put it all on the defense. So we hoping Kellen Moore don't sit out here and get the defense.
That's where
run the ball and play
at.
defense. We on the same.
You are trusting Kellen Moore.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys.
I trust Dan Quinn. I trust in Dan Quinn.
Okay,
and Dan Quinn we trust.
Yes.
All right.
Put him on a dollar bill.
I got him going. I got him going 10-7.
You right in the middle. You right there in the middle.
I'm right in the middle. I think
Newey at the bottom. Yeah, you right.
Division?
Hasn't done that since 04. I haven't been back to back since 04, man.
What you gonna do? 10-7.
10-7.
Wild card? Division champ. What you got?
Wild card. Philly going to win it. Philly going to win the division. But we're going to get in the playoffs, though. We're going to get in the playoffs. But
Philly's going to win the
04 was the last time we went back to back.
Right there. Philly's going to win the division on his, too.
Yeah,
I'm with
him. I'm with him. Yeah, I'm with him. I got Philly win the
division.
division.
Yeah, I want it right there.
We're going to see.
No way.
We're going to see. We gonna see. When we got Philly, like the 5th game, or are they hurt? Are they too late in the season?
We got one late and one
early.
One
4th game, I believe. Hold on, I got my
6th.
6th game. Okay,
we already up by 10 on Philly
we got
right
6
now,
games.
man.
Philly
right now.
15th.
Everybody buying Philly, man. It's crazy to me, man. What they've added, they had talent last year, and they still have the same quarterback. They made some changes. They got another guy on defense, but ain't nobody saying about those other guys getting older.
They keep mentioning Miles Sanders, and I done drafted him twice in fantasy football.
Talk about it.
Gainwell took his spot last season. They couldn't even get back on the field.
That D-line, though.
I'm just saying.
That D-line going to be real.
All right.
That D-line going to be real over there. We're going to see.
That's why they play the game.
That's a perfect
That's
perfect way to end the show.
OJ.
The juice.
Well, I tell you where you hell.
They gonna call that man the juice.
Give it a few more weeks.
Wow.
What I do? Man, I hit point fingers already.
Ain't nobody bringing it. Like,
man
nobody
called
bringing
him
the
the
fire
juice.
We're going to get a Ford sponsor. We already got a Ford sponsor. See what I'm talking about?
Right up under the book.
Broncos all around, everybody.
Let's ride. Let's ride. Y'all out of pocket, man. How you gonna call the man the juice, man? Y'all out of pocket.
Damn. Okay.
He's not happy.
Oh man.
Comes running through the airport.
I can't.
Dingo boots.
Oh, there you go. Now he mad. Now he talking about the Broncos. You got him off air. Now he's gonna try to get you
on air. See,
we have another show coming
Show
up
me
here.
them prototypes,
I gotta
BC.
get ready for the media mash here. Heckma Harrison, Danny McCray, Barry Church. I'll talk to you all Monday on the Players Lounge, 3 o'clock here for media
old
mash.
Cam Newton.
We'll see y'all tomorrow.
I do have the Cam Newton.
Hey.
Oh no! You got the Cam Newton?
No.
You ain't got the Cam Newton.
Yeah. I got
Oh
the Cam
my
Newton.
God.
I gave those to the Goodwill too.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm about to say, man.
It was all Under Armour, so I gave it away.
Hey, we'll be here tomorrow. Newey not here. Okay?
Yeah, Newey ain't gonna be here.
He won't be talking to y'all tomorrow, but we will.
Hosted by
How many
Heckma
shows
Harrison,
you done this
correct?
week?
Yes.
I was because you said I'll talk to y'all next
gonna
week.
do this.
You said I'll talk. I don't want people to think that we not gonna be here. That's all.
Danny
I'm
gonna be here
holding
for the 4th show of the week.
Yeah,
Okay.
baby.
All right.
That's my 3rd one.
Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.
Boy, them Cam Newtons on.
This has been a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about this, Cowboys? Yeah!